Hey, so I thought I would do just a small update. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it's been a busy week. There's been some refactoring of the code, and I'll show some of that. We've gone deeper into the dungeon interactions and worked on some town stuff. Got the skill talent system up and going. There's a new enemy, still kind of working on them. Started doing the crafting system and the action system. So I mean, it's been a busy week. So I'll show some of the things in there in the video, in this video here now, and I'll kind of skip through the front bit, because not really too much. A little bit's changed there in the graphics, but we'll skip to it and I'll hop straight over to the skill page. And I mean, it don't look like much right now, but we'll take a look.
You can also access this page anytime.
Before I forget. There we go. So this is new, I guess. I mean, it's been there since day one, but I haven't really done anything. So the logic is now fully in there. I've only got 2 cards though, or 2 things, but I can I design this logic. I can put as many as I want, as many different trees as I want, and all sorts of stuff, and it feeds into data for the HUD, the pull-up HUD thing stuff. Anyway, it all works. Now I could affect any of my stats. I can grant attacks, abilities, all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, it doesn't look like much right there, but there is a ton there.
Time to roll your stats. The foundation of a character. You can choose to welcome to Dungeons Diced, the campaign of the Dead Hall.
In here, we've added a few things. You can enter room, which also heals you. And we also have food. I thought I'd bring food into the game. So you can buy food. You also have your more or less sleep and hunger levels here. And there was a few different reasons why I actually ended up putting those in. So anyways, being well rested and well fed will give you some small bonuses in combat and stuff. And if you're starving or exhausted, you'll get some negatives, essentially. And it's like I said, there's numerous reasons why I put those in. And then one of the other new things here is the campfire, and I've been working on this today a bit too. So right now it's nothing here, but there's actually a window that can come up, and each class will have actions, right? So there's going to be some generic actions, such as sleep. So you could actually sleep out by the campfire to regenerate your health slowly, well, practically be instant, but slowly in the ways of logic. But you can't ever be well rested if you sleep out at the campfire. You have to sleep in the end to get the well rested. You can get rested, but you can't get well rested. But that's also where some of the crafting is going to be really basic, but that's where it's going to be in. The other thing added was the repair system. And, there's some tweaks and stuff here. So, buy a sword. A lot more of this data has been getting filled in. Relink up some sound effects. But yeah, so, and then to repair things, you literally just drag and drop. And if the item is damaged, I'll even show you. I'll even show you just because I can. So we'll go into the character sheet and we'll go into, we'll say the weapon slot. So the sword now technically is damaged. Right, put it on, it's not full. Now if you see when I pick it up, it has a repair cost there. So drop it there, and it's full. Just like that. Nice and simple. Trying to keep the controls as simple as I can for a lot of things, while still having a lot of that high complexity is tricky. For the dungeon, I'll probably skip a few parts of this so I can speed it up. I'll show you a few of the things that I have put in. The doors, I don't think I had them in last week. Maybe I did. But I've also added things like this. I've got to put a marker here so that you can somewhat get somewhat of a hint that it's here. But here we go. We punched a hole in the wall, or did something. And we got treasure boxes. Now you'll also notice the camera, and because there's some enemies that are small and stuff, and the way the camera sits, it was just kind of weird. So I developed a system where it will, depending on the interaction and the enemy, the camera will actually tilt up, down, or look forward, depending on what you're doing. I've done some alterations to the dungeon, and here is kind of one of the newer areas. Webby, and then of course there's a spider enemy. Now because of the short thing, you notice how the camera looked down there. So yeah, there we have just some more things that a lot of the stuff was, well, at least that I've shown you in this video, was just added just this week, right? And then of course piles and piles of stuff underneath as well in the code. And some refractoring and various things, so, but yeah, that's how it looks so far.